Chapter 7. For all stories are carved by the stars, and theirs was engraved deep into the eternal sky. Over there, in the elegant veranda furnished with pots of flowers and scattered magical lights, Macera lay on the long chair, covered with his jacket, trembling, hallucinating in her sleep. Huzur kept glancing at her, trying to figure out what he could do for her. When he finally went to bring something hot to drink, she suddenly yelled.
No, no, this cannot be true. No, no.
He leaned on one knee, touching her arm gently.
Okay, relax. It's just a dream.
In a sudden second, she woke, her hand clinging to his shirt. They shared a still moment. Only the pitter-patter of rain echoed on the veranda roof. A heavy breeze played with Macera's wet strands of hair. Droplets of water clung to his long lashes, and to her, it felt as if she were wandering through a shadowed forest under gentle rain. Yet in her eyes, he saw waterfalls of glimmering blue. Each glance revealed a new facet, mystery, warmth. Then sudden chill, anger, followed by cold indifference. She appeared to him as a tempest incarnate, a storm whose arrival and departure no one could predict. Then, a moment of realization. She stood up, trying to fix her clothes. He also stood and was about to ask,
Why the hell am I here?
She scolded him.
What are you doing here too?
He looked speechless.
What? You don't remember? You were sobbing in the basement, broke down, and...
And what? Did I ask you to come, huh? It's none of your business.
She tried to run away. He grew furious, grabbed her by the hand, pulling her close enough for her to feel his heartbeats racing like drums.
Don't you ever interrupt me again.
He said, his eyes like arrows of fire. Then he exhaled deeply.
And whatever is happening in this mansion, it is my business, because it is mine. Don't test my patience again, Miss Yilmaz, because you don't know when a peaceful river turns into a frenzied ocean.
He released her arm. She couldn't even blink. He left, and she sank back into the chair, breathing hard, staring at his jacket. Still shocked.
He saw me there. Oh my God, he saw me there. No, never. I will never let him know that I...
She couldn't finish the sentence. Even if she knew, even if someone else unveiled the truth. Saying it out loud would make it even more bitter, like a piercing thorn scratching her heart. The next day, the sun rose, gleaming with rays of hope. That morning, the mansion seemed to breathe warmth, glow, and aspirations. Macera woke up to find Kelebek missing. Shocked, she searched the rooms until her eyes caught her sitting on the bench in the garden through the window. She ran outside. Macera's hair was messy but golden brown, glowing under the sun. Her face bare of makeup, yet she looked effortlessly beautiful. Kelebek glanced at Macera but ignored her. Macera smirked.
Oh, hey, little girl. Did you see my butterfly?
Kelebek didn't answer and turned away.
She is so adorable, just like you.
Macera continued teasingly.
But more lively than you. And she has the most beautiful smile in the world. I was searching for her because her teacher called me today, said she failed her exam yesterday.
Kelebek jumped up indignantly.
No, I passed and got full marks, Abla.
Macera's eyes brightened.
Aha! There's my butterfly.
Kelebek slammed her hands on the floor, furious.
Yeah, Abla, this isn't fair. This is cheating.
Macera pulled her closer.
Ha 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 ha. I know, Miss Perfect. And that's why I did it.
She squeezed Kelebek's cheeks playfully.
Oh, we have an angry little princess here. What's up, my sweetheart? You won't tell Abla?
Kelebek snapped.
Abla, you're lying. This isn't our house anymore. And Mom and Dad just left me as always.
Macera lifted her onto her lap.
Who can take our house while your super Abla is here, huh? You know that I'm always here for you. And by the way, calling your Abla a liar is not a good thing, Miss Perfect. So, Your punishment is...
Before Kelebek could protest, Macera started tickling her. Kelebek laughed uncontrollably, then ran into the garden, with Macera chasing after her. Huzur had just woken up, drawn by their laughter. He watched the scene unfold. The sun kissed the colorful garden, the fresh morning air detoxifying the lungs. Their sweet as honey chuckles forming a lullaby that dug deeply into his heart. And there was Macera, her bare face smiling, her blue eyes glowing with innocence, her hair dancing in the sun. It was like a living portrait, a therapy for the soul. Then, in a split second, his phone buzzed, ending the perfect moment. Confused, he looked at her.
Yesterday she was sobbing in the basement. And today, how can a person laugh like that after such an incident? How can I not read you? What kind of spell is this?
An hour later, Huzur went to Macera's room and knocked.
Seha, is she here?
He asked. She went outside, Sahar replied. Sighing, Huzur headed to his office and found Jessour there.
Hey brother, looking for something?
Jessour asked with a smirk.
Looking for the biggest trouble in my house.
Huzur exhaled.
Look, the little miss went out without asking anyone, as if it's her house.
Well, technically it is.
Jessour said ironically. Huzur shot him a glance.
It was her house once, yes. But now it's mine, and ours. You should come and live with us too.
Well, you know I think these protocols of a joint family house are out of my preferences. But Mom will come in just a few days.
Jessour shrugged while playing with the desk.
Ah, Naga's aunt is coming? That's amazing.
Huzur's smile widened, but then his expression darkened.
You seem worried, brother. What's going on?
Jessour asked.
I'm not feeling well with all this storm in my house, Jessour. There's something about this girl, and I can't figure it out. Ever since I became a psychologist, I've never felt this helpless. How can a person be so blurring? Every day, I see a new facet of her, and it blows my mind.
Huzur explained, pacing towards the window. Jessour followed him.
What do you mean?
Huzur turned to him, eyes serious.
This girl buries a secret. I think she's too dangerous to stay here. And I don't understand why she clings to this house. Why? I have to figure this out.
Jessour tapped his shoulder.
You did the right thing by keeping her here. Sooner or later, it will all be unveiled.
Just then, Macera approached the door to knock, but overheard everything.
Oh God, no, I have to fix this.
She thought, and quickly ran away. Huzur then remembered something.
By the way, where is Mr. Haroon? We have to sign the contract.
He's on a work trip. He'll be back tomorrow to start the project.
Jessour answered, heading out.
Where are you going?
Huzur asked.
Oh, you totally forgot. You told me to take Mujeza to his checkups today because you're busy.
Jessour replied.
Oh yes, I totally forgot. Thank you, brother. It's urgent, the doctor insisted, and I have urgent work at the hospital today.
No worries, bro. I'm going to enjoy the day with my little friend.
Jessour said.
Please don't tire him too much, you know his condition.
Huzur reminded him. Jessour nodded and left. Few minutes later, Huzur was about to leave his office when the door opened quietly. Macera appeared at the doorway, elegant and composed, holding a folder close to her chest. The soft scent of lavender drifted into the air, calm yet strangely magnetic. He paused, caught off guard by her presence. Then, as she stepped closer, her heel slipped slightly and the folder fell. Papers scattered across the marble floor. They both bent down to gather them, and their hands brushed briefly, a touch that neither dared to acknowledge. Huzur straightened first, then extended his hand toward her.
Careful.
He said quietly. She hesitated only a second before placing her hand in his. Her skin was cool, trembling faintly. Or maybe that was his own pulse echoing through the touch. He helped her stand, their eyes meeting for an instant longer than needed.
Thank you.
She murmured, adjusting the folder against her chest. Then, steadying her tone, she added,
If there's no work today,
she said quietly.
I was thinking of visiting Kelebek's teacher. She asked me to come this week.
Huzur frowned, his voice carrying a note of disbelief.
You're asking for my permission?
Her eyes lifted to his, calm, sharp, and proud.
Only slaves ask for permission, Mr. Huzur. Partners show respect to each other.
Her words hung in the air like a quiet strike, graceful but cutting. He stared at her, taken aback, the corner of his jaw tightening. Then, after a pause, he asked in a lower tone, as if to recover control.
Doesn't Kelebek have parents to handle that?
Something flickered in her eyes, a hint of distance or pain.
They have names,
She said softly.
but not presence.
The line was simple, but it landed like a secret too heavy to touch. She adjusted the folder in her hands, nodded briefly, and walked past him. Her perfume brushed against his sleeve, lavender and rain, and lingered long after she was gone. Huzur stood still for a few seconds, staring at the half-open door. Then he exhaled slowly.
You're strange, Macera. Like a riddle no one can solve. Your scent, your face, your words, all of you feels like a secret.
Same day evening. Macera and Kelebek spent the day outside. No matter how much Macera pretended to be okay, it was hard for her to live under the same roof with that man. Even Sultan Hanım wasn't home today. The absence made everything feel unbearable. As they passed Mucizah's door, Macera paused and peered inside. Little Mucizah lay propped on his pillows, eyes wide open.
Aha! My little bunny is finally awake. Look who's with me.
Macera said, taking Kelebek's hand and leading her to the bed. Mucizah brightened.
Fairy Abla, I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too, my little miracle. This is my sister, Kelebek.
Mucizah blushed.
Whoa, Abla. Where are her wings? Ha ha ha. No, I'm not a butterfly, you silly.
They all laughed together.
You look pale, my little one. Are you sick?
Macera asked, resting a hand on his forehead.
No, Abla. Uncle says I get tired because I play a lot.
Mucizah protested. Macera's smile softened, but suspicion flickered in her eyes for a moment before she let the warmth return. Huzur entered quietly and stopped at the doorway. He listened as they spoke. Mucizah said proudly,
You know, Kelebek, Fairy Abla saved my uncle. Saved him? How?
Kelebek wondered.
Uncle wasn't home the last few days, but she promised to bring him, and she did.
Mucizah explained. Kelebek beamed.
Oh yes, she's my super Abla.
Macera flexed her arms in a joking, proud way, and the children giggled. The room felt light and small miracles seemed possible. But Huzur was not laughing. He breathed sharply, his jaw clenched. Tension gathered in his hand, and he slammed the door open. Macera gasped. Huzur stepped forward, eyes blazing.
I need you in my office now.
He barked, then turned and left. Macera's brow rose.
Did he just order me?
She murmured, then followed. Huzur waited with furious, reddened eyes. When she reached him, he slammed his fist on the desk with a force that made papers flutter. He stepped toward her. She froze, but did not retreat.
Look at me.
He hissed.
If I ever see you overstepping your bounds again, I swear I will kick you out of this house. You came here to work. There's no need for your fake relationships. Do you understand?
I didn't.
She shot back, stepping forward to match him.
And thinking you could scare me like this. I'm not afraid of you. Do whatever you want. I'm not your slave to cage.
He stared at her, stunned by her strength. Anger snapped through him, and he slammed his hand against the desk until blood welled between his fingers. He clenched them, breath ragged. Macera rushed to him.
Oh my God, your hand.
She reached out, but he yelled.
Don't you ever touch me. The day I'm at your mercy again, it would be better for me to die. Do you understand? You are nothing here. Nothing. Better you behave like a ghost in this mansion. Or...
She exhaled slowly, eyes darting to the bleeding wound.
I don't know what war you're starting after asking me for peace.
She said lowly.
But listen, if you want to win a war, never show your wounds. Otherwise, the game is over.
She grabbed a bandage from his wardrobe, wrapped his hand, and slammed the door on her way out. Huzur stood, dazed, gazing at the neatly wrapped bandage, her words echoing in his mind, half command, half counsel, and felt an unnamed stirring beneath the veil of his anger. In his room, Huzur shut the door behind him with a loud thud. His hand was still bleeding. The bandage Macera had left lying untouched on the desk. He grabbed it, stared at it for a moment, then tossed it aside angrily. His chest rose and fell as if he had run for miles. Almost without thinking, he opened the drawer and pulled out his old sketchbook. Its cover worn, its pages yellowed. He hadn't touched it in such a long time. A pencil slid into his hand, and he began to draw. At first, the lines were sharp, almost violent. His wrist pressed hard against the paper. Dark strokes filling the page with anger. But slowly, shapes began to emerge. A face. A smile. Those piercing blue eyes shining under the morning sun. That reckless hair dancing with the wind. It was her. Macera. He froze. His hand trembled. The more he stared at the unfinished portrait, the harder it became to breathe. His mind betrayed him, dragging him back into memories he thought he had buried. His eyes lingered on the portrait.
Why do you look like her? Why?
His voice cracked.
Too similar, yet too different to believe.
Almost instinctively, he drew a single blue flower beneath the sunlight, a fragile reminder of something long lost. Then his fist slammed the desk. The pencil snapped in half. He shut the sketchbook violently. Yet the shadow of her face still burned in his mind. That's when his eyes fell on his sister's diary, lying on the desk. His hands shook as he reached for it. Slowly, he opened to the last page and began to read.
I will never forget that rainy day, the day he snatched my miracle. I heard him say, "Thank you, Miss Macera Yilmaz. If it weren't for you, I would never have met my son. I'll never forget your favor. They made a fool of me, poisoned me with their lies. I don't even know why I behaved so aggressively that day. They turned me into a joke and stole my last hope. I still remember how he kicked my stomach under the rain, laughing too loud. Ah, Huzur, if only you were by my side, nothing would have happened to Mujiza. Nothing. But how could I tell you when you had just received that golden opportunity in America?"
Huzur's breath grew heavy. His lips trembled. Tears spilled like waterfalls as he clutched the diary to his chest.
Ah, Hayal. Ah, my precious sister.
He whispered, voice breaking.
I should have been there. I should have been there.
Huzur broke down, sobbing his heart into the silence. Then, a soft knock. The door creaked open. Mujiza peeked in, his little face glowing despite his fatigue.
Uncle,
He said gently.
come with me, please.
Huzur blinked, startled, his voice hoarse.
Where?
Mujiza's eyes sparkled with secret excitement.
Somewhere you need to be. Tonight is special.
Huzur turned toward him, still drowning in grief and anger.
Mujiza, I'm not feeling well today, my dear.
The child tilted his head stubbornly, a spark of defiance in his eyes.
But tonight is different. Tonight is the Lantern Festival. Everyone will send their wishes into the sky. And I want to send mine with you.
For a moment, silence filled the room. Huzur tried to look away, his voice firm.
It's not for me, my little miracle. Another day, maybe. And look, you're tired too. Or you can ask your Uncle Jasur.
But Mujiza stepped closer, his small hand wrapping around Huzur's.
No, I want you. If you don't come with me, then I won't send my wish at all. Because what I want most is you to be there when I let it go.
The words pierced through Huzur's chest. He slowly exhaled, lowering his gaze to Mujiza. His voice, usually so firm and unyielding, softened into a whisper.
You are impossible to refuse, aren't you?
Yee!
Mujiza broke into a triumphant smile and hugged him tightly. Few minutes later, they arrived at the festival. Stillness enveloped the night. The breeze whispered a gentle lullaby, stretching softly toward the heart, playing on its hidden chords. Everyone was ready for the awaited moment, the release of the wishing lanterns. Macera stood with Kelebek, and on the other side, Huzur held Mujiza close. Each of them closed their eyes, surrendering to the sacred silence of that instant.
Koca Allah, I wish from the bottom of my heart to find peace in my life.
On the other side, Huzur murmured,
Allahum, will I ever find happiness glowing in my life again?
One by one, they lit their lanterns, waiting a heartbeat before letting them rise into the dark sky. In that moment, Deniz Lee's heavens shimmered, as if the cosmos itself had witnessed a supernova's bloom. The night glowed like a starry canvas, romantic as an old fairy tale where purity shines brighter than gold, where peace embraces joy just as the moon embraces the sun. Macera stepped back with Kelebek, only to find Huzur before her eyes, Mujiza in his arms. That night, not only did their gazes collide, but their hearts began to drum together, just like faith itself. Whether they believed it or not, admitted it or not, their encounter had always been written. For all stories are carved by the stars, and theirs was engraved deep into the eternal sky.